Unlike all the king's horses and all the king's men who couldn't put good old Humpty Dumpty back together again, the Tramily has been reborn and then some. This is day 87 of my hike from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. Michelle once again trusting Bubbles with her Subaru, and the boys would head into town in order for us to grab a couple packages because it was time to rip that shirt up and throw on a new one. Yep, we're looking clean for the next half. Sean would then put us in the back of his golf cart and we would head down to the local rec park where they were having their 5th of July pancake breakfast. We did our best to shove as many flapjacks as we could down the gullet before leaving the park and heading back to Sean and Michelle's. Now, the girls would head back to the trailhead before us. We'd hang out with their dog, Annie, and just get a couple of videos done before loading the back of the truck bed with our bags, and Sean would drive us back to the trailhead. We'd unload our stuff and realize that, oh, look at this. The girls waited for us, so we got to start this next section all together as a group. Now, taking the caboose position works well for videos, but I had to contend with everyone kicking up dirt and soot before we'd reach a rockier section of the trail, and I got quite the thank you from my lungs. Quick descent down to the North Fork of the Feather River would have us setting up for lunch, and a massive influx of hikers who are on the same path as us after the 4th of July. We take off around 3 p.m. and have about another 10 miles for the afternoon, but we did have a cool little side trek right before camp. But in order to get there, we would have to contend with a never-ending amount of thorn bushes, which were cutting up the legs. Until we'd reach the side trail, we got to drop our packs, feel a little freedom, and make our way down to a first for Bubs. This is a geyser. Now, while not very big, I'd never seen one before. So might as well start me off small before I go and see Old Faithful. We'd have 2 miles to go, which would take us to the boundary of the Lassen Volcanic National Park, where we were required to carry bear cans if we were going to sleep in there. So we'd stop at Warner Valley Campground, set up, and have a family dinner for the night. Feeling really rich today. That's a special day. I mean, we got treated so well by Michelle and Sean. The whole gang's back together. It was just fun to have the full crew hike, and got to see my first geyser, and now we're just sitting around eating and finishing up for the night. So wouldn't change this for the world. We'll see you guys in the morning.